Today I'm going to show you guys how to weld with silicone bronze. One of the cool things about silicone bronze is it melts at a really low temperature, so you can bond all kinds of metal together, thin metal, thick metal, you know, stainless, you can almost weld anything with it. It's almost like a brazing more than anything. One super cool thing for like rat rods, hot rods, is the welds are gold. They have like a golden hue to them. I'm going to hit this one with the wire wheel real quick, kind of show you what they look like, and I'll show you guys what you got to do to weld with silicone bronze. Check it out, how cool is that? It's got a golden hue to it. That's a horrible weld that I did, but I was kind of in a hurry. But it has a nice golden hue to it. It really bonds. Because it melts at such a low temperature, you don't really have that risk of running through. You know, you're not going to burn through the metal as much. Let me show you what you got to do to get started. Obviously, if you're going to switch out your welding wire to silicone bronze, you need to put it in the machine. You think, well, duh, that's pretty easy. There is one thing you do have to change. Depending on what your wheel is on your welder, there's a U channel and a V channel. Sometimes they have both, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they just have different sizes. This one actually has a U and a V. If you have the U channel that you would run on your most, your standard mild steel wires, it doesn't seem to grab the silicone bronze as well, so you need to switch over to the V side, especially if you have any tangle in your line at all, your lead. It's so soft, it doesn't love to go through. Not only do you want to try and keep your lead straight while you're going, you do need to switch that over to the V side so it can really grab it and push it through. Another thing you need to switch is you need to go to straight argon. Normally you run a mix, you run argon and a little bit of CO2 or whatever. There's all kinds of different. But when you're running silicone bronze, you need to run straight argon. So I run straight argon in my TIG welder, so you just change that over and you're done. Another thing that is different about silicone bronze is it likes, even though it melts at such a low heat, it actually likes to run hotter in the welder, at least in my experience. And you're going to turn your speed up just a touch. So if I'm welding, let's say I'm welding 18 gauge, just normal mild steel wire, and I'm doing, like I said, just 18 gauge sheet metal, I'd probably have my settings like this. With the silicone bronze, I'm going to crank that up to 65 and then go to full max volts on this machine. It just seems like the way it welds, it likes to build up on itself, so you gotta go real fast with it. But a little bit hotter, a little bit higher speed also seems to kind of help get it out of its own way. If you weld it to itself, it'll just build up into a big blob. So you really want to move, get it out of its own way essentially. So let me show you one more weld. Silicone bronze is really fun to weld with. I use it a lot with my TIG welder. It really, it's a lot easier with the TIG because of the low melting temperature, but it works good for the MIG as well. One thing I would say, I've bought it from several different places and it's contaminated a lot. I don't know why, maybe it's because it has something to do with the bronze. So Blue Demon welding products, anytime I've got stuff from them, it's always been the best. So that is who I would recommend to get yours from. But wherever you get it, just give it a shot and start playing with it. Like I said, I've done a couple bare metal hot rods, and if I would have known about silicone bronze back then, it would have been so cool to have all the welds look golden. But you live and you learn. So give it a try if you guys want to. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, all that shit they tell you to do at the end of videos, and check out some more of my other videos. Peace.